Good morning. It is a warm Saturday morning here in Texas. Actually, so I'm actually right outside the city of Houston in Texas. So we just actually had a little mini, I guess, tropical depression that came through here. And I've seen worse thunderstorms than the rain that we got, than the storm that we got. I'm not gonna say that it wasn't bad in some areas, but in where I'm living, it was just rain. So it wasn't too bad. And so today we're having our coffee. It's pretty early. I got up today around 7 o'clock, and I actually got out of bed. I was really proud of myself. Typically on Saturdays, I really do slow down, and I just typically just like to enjoy my mornings and sleep in. So today I actually got up, got in the shower, brushed my teeth, and got dressed to go to the gym. This is what I'm going to wear to the gym today. I am going to put some covers on because it is visible, and we don't want to be showing all that at the gym, right? So anyway, so I think I said so like 4 times already, and that's okay. I was actually planning today going to the gym, right? And then after the gym, I maybe run to the store to take my son shopping. He's really simple and easy to shop for, but he's probably now the most expensive because he's a growing boy, a man, becoming a man. And so we shop for jeans in the men's section now, and he likes a certain kind of style and more expensive taste, which is good, right? He's got good taste. And anyway, so in Texas, area is like a really big thing down here, and he likes to wear his Ariat jeans that I bought him, and then he likes to wear his boots. Bought him a nice belt. And honestly, I think he looks really handsome. I could not be complaining about the way he dresses, because I'm just grateful. So after that, sorry, Leah's just messing around out here. So after that, I just want to take it easy today. I know I have some things that I need to do around the house, like sweep and mop, traditional things that I don't have time to do during the week, right? So, and I wanted to actually watch this show that me and my sister are absolutely in love with. It's on Netflix. It's called Ransom Canyon, and the 2nd season is now out, and I'm going to spend my day watching probably most of it. Probably work on some other things, like my day 3 for my lesson on my articulation, and I think that's actually going pretty good. So day 2 it's very interesting because it challenges me to build my critical thinking skills and help me understand in my brain, because I know I have a lot, right? I have a lot here, but it's just connecting it to my speech, right? Getting the thoughts that I'm having, organizing those thoughts, and actually getting them out. It is actually helping me build those critical thinking skills, and I feel a little stronger in my speech on day 3, which is about identity, right? So the topic, if you go back to, I think, day 7 or 8, I think it's day 7 or 8, I talked about my lesson 1, and it was focused about identity. And the theory there is that an identity is built by patterns of behaviors and choices that we make, right? And those patterns and behaviors that we make are influenced by a lot of things. They're influenced by our environment. They're influenced by our, how our parents raised us. They're influenced by beliefs that we tell ourselves, or that. So it's kind of like, and that's what kind of develops our identity. If you ask somebody what's your identity, the first thing that comes to mind is like, well, it's who you are. Yes. But how do you get to that identity, right? So that's really interesting, because I know I talked about identity in one of my other videos, and how our beliefs about and the stories that we tell ourselves to create our identities. And so it was really interesting to do that lesson, because it helped me break it down in my mind what I was actually really trying to say. But I just couldn't find the words and the thoughts that I was having in my mind to connect that in a way that I could speak it to people, viewers, that would actually understand. So it was pretty interesting. Well, it's really hot out here this morning. It is humid. Ugh. I don't know how much longer I can stay out here, but I think I should switch my coffee for my water until I go back inside. Get some electrolytes instead. So that was an interesting fun fact. Lesson. I will continue doing my training and lessons on that, because I do actually want to strengthen my speech skills. It's something that's very important to me. And I was going through it a little bit with my daughter. I asked her, and of course, I asked her, what's an identity? Of course, the first thing that she says is like, it's who you are. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought too. That's what I said. That's what I immediately wanted to think. But then when you start really thinking about it, there's more to it. So it's interesting. Now, I think this is day 11, right? Day 11? Yeah, day 11 of 100 days. And I feel so much different than I did on day 1. Unsure about what I was going to talk about. Even on my first video that I posted, I remember how nervous I was. I had to have a little bit of wine just to kind of, to get, the nerves calmed down a little bit. So that was fun. Maybe we'll do a little like wine and chit chat eventually. I'll have to pre-record it since I don't have access to live yet, but it'll still be fun. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys could hear me over that lawnmower or not. I've got these trees back here in the cicadas, I think that's what you call them. They're loud. And when I moved in here to the house, I had set up my front little landscape, I pulled up the dirt again, planted some nice flowers. I planted some some greenery in the front yard. And they ate my plant. They ate the flowers. And I had like 2 ferns, one on each side, that I had put. And eventually, in the winter, when it came, the freeze came, most of them froze. But I was really excited because a lot of them did grow back. I think I lost my peace lily that I had in the front. I lost her, and then I lost one of my ferns. But other than that, they have all started to grow back, which is really awesome. I'm excited about that. And I had also planted some lily bulbs in the ground that last year, and I planted 6 bulbs, and out of those 6 bulbs, only I think 4 bloomed last summer, because I planted them in, I want to say March, April, and then they were bloomed by July. I think that's when I don't know the time frame, but anyways, the point is that the remaining 2 that didn't bloom last year bloomed this year, plus the another 2 that had bloomed last year. I guess they grew new bulbs, and so they had sprouted too. So it was really interesting. I was really excited about that. I had tried to plant some sunflowers right here because I wanted to do like a track, for the butterflies, and do some milkweed back here. But I don't have gutters in the back of the house, so when it rains, it just tramples down on this little bed that I have right here. So I'm like, until I get some gutters in the back of the house, I'm not going to plant anything back there. But I do have the rest of the yard that I can definitely do something with. She goes crazy over the squirrels. Leah! 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 You guys want to see Leah? Say hi, Leah. No, don't jump on me. You're all dirty. I got white. You got me dirty. Okay. So, we're gonna go work out today. My hammer's electric, as they said. We're gonna go work out with my sister. We'll make her sweat today. So, I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I will check in. Maybe I'll do a video tonight with some wine while we're watching our show. I don't want to be rude either. That'll be a little too much going on. Anyway, so thanks for joining in on Michelle Lives Embodied, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.